Alright, I'm driving right now, but I just wanted to make a quick video about what I think is going on with Brian Rose and London Real. I mean, to me, it seems obviously, it reminds me of when Alex Jones was taken off, like almost every social media platform within 24 hours. The only reason I could, as a sidetrack to go off on that, the only reason I can imagine them doing that would be to make a statement of how powerful they are, because it makes no reason. I think Alex Jones was taken off Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, all sorts of platforms within the same day. That seems to me the only reason they would do that is to show how powerful they are. And now anyone who sticks their head up and says, hey, wait, this isn't right, like what? Or even just, by creating the interview with David Icke, to get hammered down, I think that's how things change. It's like, they're like, we're going to hammer you down, we're going to hammer you down. I mean, if we could reverse it, and that's what Brian's doing. So, I mean, I have so much respect for him, because we just need basically leaders who everyone can support, and then the real power comes from the money, in my opinion. And if we could get that money, just like Alex Jones did, I wasn't even planning to talk about him, but if we could get the money to support this on our own, we don't need any platform. But the way they're taking the videos down, I just can't imagine. It's trying to make sense of it. Is they're probably in their offices laughing like, look, these guys are still trying to make sense. It doesn't make sense why you would take down videos, why you would say that videos, there's all sorts of videos with information that a third party could deem not true. That comes down to freedom of speech. Even if a third party or certain opinions deemed information not true, isn't that the whole point of freedom of speech? Obviously that's the point of freedom of speech. Who gets to say what's true and what's not? You're allowed to make a case. And also, I was thinking that a good idea would be to just find out exactly what they didn't like about the David Icke interview, and just cut it up into clips like you do with the normal long interviews, and just say, okay, it's illegal to say the 5G part, and then cut it up into clips and post the clips that don't include the 5G, or etc., whatever they say they have a problem with. And that wouldn't be changing the integrity, and that would just be doing what is normally done, which is cutting clips up, and then the whole interview would of course be available. But anyway, thank you, Brian, for doing this, and I'm gonna keep paying attention to everything you're saying, and I respect what you're doing, and I think there's something more spiritual going on with everyone coming together, and I think a lot of people know what's going on, which is why the Freedom Platform can raise up like $1 million in a week or two. So I'm happy, and if everyone can contribute, if everyone could keep working at their main job, etc., and just give, then that creates the money which we can all provide to keep people, things like London Real and InfoWars, and people who are telling the other side of the story, a lot of the truth, keep them alive. And I think that's like a business model almost. It's like if everyone just gives 3% of their income, or 1%, or even way less, to these platforms, then they can stay alive, and then we could have what we need, which is the truth to be out. So thank you, Brian, and I'm gonna stay tuned and support everything you're doing, basically.